OpenAI just leaked a secret weapon. It's called Garlic, and it might destroy Google and Claude. This is the biggest AI leak of the year. Let me show you what's happening. All right, let's talk about something crazy. OpenAI is in panic mode right now. And I'm not joking. They actually declared something called Code Red, like an emergency. Why? Because Google's Gemini 3 just took over. ChatGPT usage is dropping. People are switching, and OpenAI knows they're losing. But here's where it gets wild. There's a leaked model called Garlic. Yes, Garlic, like the thing you put in your pasta. And this thing is reportedly beating Gemini 3 and Claude Opus 4.5 in internal tests. So today I'm breaking down everything we know about Garlic, what it is, why it's insane, and when you can actually use it. Let's go. First, what is Garlic? Garlic is a secret code name for OpenAI's new model. Think of it like GPT 5.2 or GPT 5.5, but they're not calling it that yet. Right now, it's just called Garlic internally, and here's how we know about it. A tech news site called The Information broke the story. They got leaked memos from Mark Chen. Mark Chen is OpenAI's chief research officer. He's one of the top guys there, and his internal messages got out. In those messages, he talks about Garlic beating the competition. Now, why did OpenAI build this? Because Sam Altman, the CEO, declared Code Red. Code Red means emergency mode. Everything else stops. All resources go to one thing, and that thing is beating Google. Google's Gemini 3 came out and destroyed OpenAI in benchmarks. It's faster, it's smarter in some areas, and people started leaving ChatGPT. So Sam Altman said, we need to fix this now. He even paused other projects like their ad network. Everything went into building Garlic, and now we're starting to see what Garlic can do. But before I tell you the crazy part, let me explain what makes Garlic different, because this is where it gets technical, but also super cool. Most AI models get smarter by getting bigger. You add more parameters, more data, more compute power, but that makes them slow and expensive and hard to run. Garlic is different. OpenAI figured out something called high-density pre-training. What does that mean? It means they can pack the same amount of knowledge into a smaller model. Think of it like this. Old models are like giant textbooks. They have everything in them, but they're heavy and slow to read. Garlic is like a summary book. It's smaller, but it has all the same information, and it's way faster to use. This is the breakthrough. Garlic is faster than Gemini 3. It's cheaper to run, and it has lower latency, but it's just as smart as the giant models, maybe even smarter. All right, let me pause for a second because I want to tell you about something that can help you right now. If you're watching this, you probably care about AI. You want to use it to save time, maybe automate your business, or just stay ahead of the curve. I run something called the AI Profit Boardroom. It's a community where we break down AI tools like Garlic. We show you how to use them in your business, how to automate tasks, how to get more done in less time. If you're serious about AI, check it out. Link is in the description. All right, back to Garlic. Now, here's where the leaked data comes in. According to Mark Chen's memos, Garlic beats Gemini 3 in two key areas, coding and reasoning. Let me break that down, yeah. For coding, Garlic can write better software. It understands complex programming tasks. It can debug code faster, and it can build entire applications. This is huge for developers. If you're using AI to code, Garlic might be the best tool out there. For reasoning, Garlic is better at logic puzzles, multi-step problems, anything that requires thinking through multiple layers. This is where Claude Opus 4.5 was really strong, but Garlic is reportedly beating it. And that's a big deal because reasoning is what makes AI feel smart. It's not just spitting out answers, it's actually thinking. Now, I need to talk about something called Shallot Pete. Yes, another food name. Shallot Pete was an earlier version of Garlic, but it failed. It had bugs. It didn't work right. OpenAI had to scrap it, but they learned from it. They took all the lessons from Shallot Pete, fixed the problems, and built Garlic. So Garlic is basically Shallot Pete 2.0, the version that actually works. Now, when can you actually use this thing? That's the big question. The leaked memos suggest early 2026, maybe Q1. So January, February, March. But here's where it gets interesting. Some rumors say OpenAI might tease it next week, like a sneak peek or a beta release. We don't know for sure, but the hype is building. Now, what will it be called? Will it be GPT-5 or GPT 5.2 or something else? OpenAI hasn't said yet, but Garlic is just the internal name. The public name will probably be different. My guess is GPT 5.2 or GPT 5.5, something that shows it's an upgrade, but not a full new generation. Now, let's talk about why this matters. Why should you care about Garlic? Because the AI war is heating up. Google, OpenAI, and Anthropic are all fighting for the top spot. Right now, Google is winning. Gemini 3 is the best model for a lot of tasks. It's fast, it's cheap, and it works well, But if Garlic is as good as the leaks say, OpenAI is about to punch back. And that's good for you because competition drives innovation. When these companies fight, we get better tools, faster tools, cheaper tools. And that means you can do more with AI. Whether you're a developer, a business owner, or just someone who uses ChatGPT, this is exciting. Now, let's talk about what Garlic means for the future. If OpenAI can really pack more knowledge into a smaller model, that changes everything. It means AI can run on your phone, on your laptop, without needing massive cloud servers. It means lower costs for everyone, and it means faster responses. Right now, if you use ChatGPT, sometimes it takes a few seconds to respond. With Garlic, that might drop to instant. That's the promise of high density pre training. And if OpenAI pulls it off, every other company will copy it. Google will do it. Anthropic will do it. Meta will do it. This could be the next big shift in AI. Here's something else that's interesting about Garlic. The efficiency breakthrough doesn't just make it faster, it makes it more accessible. Right now, if you want to run a powerful AI model, you need expensive hardware, you need cloud servers, you need a big budget. But with Garlic's technology, smaller companies can compete. This levels the playing field. And when the playing field is level, innovation explodes. We're going to see new AI apps we never thought possible, new tools, new solutions, and all of it will be faster and cheaper than what we have today. And think about what this means for everyday users. Competition forces companies to give us better deals. So even if you're not a developer or a business owner, you benefit, you get a better product. That's the power of competition. And that's why this leak is so important. It shows us where AI is going, and it's going somewhere exciting. Now, I want to be clear about something. We don't know for sure if Garlic is as good as the leaks say. All we have are internal memos. We haven't seen the model yet. We haven't tested it. So take everything with a grain of salt. But the fact that OpenAI declared code red tells you something. They're serious. They're putting everything into this. And if they're willing to pause other projects, they must believe Garlic is the answer. So what should you do right now? First, keep watching for updates. OpenAI might announce something any day now. Second, if you're using AI in your business, start thinking about how a faster, smarter model could help you. What tasks could you automate? What problems could you solve? And third, stay ahead of the curve. AI is moving fast. If you're not paying attention, you'll fall behind. That's why I make these videos, to keep you updated, to show you what's coming, and to help you use AI better. Let me give you some practical examples of how Garlic could change things. If you're a content creator, imagine generating video scripts in seconds, not minutes, seconds. If you're a programmer, imagine debugging your entire code base instantly. If you're running an e-commerce store, imagine having an AI that can analyze customer data and give you insights in real time. These aren't fantasy scenarios. This is what faster, smarter AI enables. And Garlic is supposedly bringing us closer to that reality. The applications are endless. Customer service bots that actually understand complex problems, marketing tools that write better copy than humans, research assistants that can read thousands of papers and summarize them instantly. This is the future we're heading toward, and Garlic might be the model that gets us there. Now, before we wrap up, I want to remind you about the AI Profit Boardroom. If you want to learn how to use tools like Garlic to automate your business, that's the place to be. We cover everything, from ChatGPT to Gemini to Claude, and we show you how to actually use these tools, not just play around with them, but use them to save time and get real results. Check it out, link is in the description. All right, let's wrap this up. Garlic is OpenAI's secret weapon. It's a smaller, faster, smarter model. It reportedly beats Gemini 3 and Claude Opus 4.5 in coding and reasoning, and it could launch as soon as early 2026, maybe even sooner. This is the AI war heating up. Google won the last round, but OpenAI is about to punch back. And honestly, I'm excited because when these companies compete, we win, we get better tools, we get more options, and we get to do more with AI. So comment Garlic below if you think OpenAI can retake the throne, and subscribe so you don't miss the update when Garlic drops. I'll be covering it the second it comes out. Thanks for watching. I'm Julian Goldie's digital avatar, and I'll see you in the next one.